Well, we're headed into the warm summer months and sky-high power bills are on the way. Some people prepare for those increased expenses by going on a level pay or budget billing plan. Tonight, John is taking a deep dive into one of the potential pitfalls of that in his I-Team investigation, Power Struggle.
That is true, Peter. It happens to most of us. Of course, you know you're going to have to pay up to keep your home cool in the summer. It's part of living here in the desert, a fact of life. Every summer, it seems, many of us set our own new personal records when it comes to those summertime power bills. One man thought he had taken the shock out of it. Turns out he still got zapped.
I'm from Southern California. I've been coming here most of my adult life.
Meet Ross Von Metzke, an LA transplant. He now lives in Palm Springs and says he understood one of the facts of life about moving to the valley.
We were expecting big power bills, and for the first year we got them during the summer.
So he does what he can to conserve. Blinds pulled in some rooms, TV off when he's not using it, thermostat at a reasonable temperature.
But yeah, we pretty much keep it at 76, 77.
1 year in, he decided he would take the mystery and the budgeting out of his power bill. So he signed up for Southern California Edison's budget billing plan. It worked as far as he knew, with SCE giving him a monthly bill even lower than he thought it would be.
The first bill they sent me was for $116, and they sent me those for 3 months in a row.
It was adjusted higher a few months later, then higher again, but then he received May's bill.
My final bill is almost $1,000.
So $960.66, and you weren't expecting to get that?
Definitely not expecting to get that.
We went through a year of his bills, a year that saw him use about the same power as 1 year earlier. Many months he used less power than the prior year. We took his concerns to SCE Senior Advisor Jeff Montford.
Now, we know not everybody gets out their magnifying glass and studies every detail in the bill, but at the same time that information is presented there.
Von Metzke was keeping a close eye on the biggest number on his bill, the amount due each month. Just below it is the real story, a running tab of sorts that shows whether that amount is keeping up with his actual balance. He was running a tab without realizing it.
So this gentleman found out that it's one thing to look at amount due. It's one thing to look at what happened this month, which is over here. But this is really the key part of this equation.
Well, we summarize what is currently being billed, and we show what is piling up for the reconciliation later.
Montford explains it doesn't mean the budget billing plan doesn't work. For some, it's possible to get a credit, although it's less likely in the desert.
Now, here in the Coachella Valley, with the summer heat and the constant AC use, we're not going to see that many customers getting a credit, but some will.
The lesson, Von Metzke says, is to pay close attention so you don't have any surprises.
Your advice to other people would be keep a close eye on the right-hand column on the front page.
Yeah, keep a close eye on the right-hand column on the first page, and just the way it's advertised to you that they're monitoring your electricity, don't trust it, because I don't really think, even if they are monitoring your usage, it's not reflected in the amount that they're billing you each month.
Imperial Irrigation also has a similar program, and it works very much the same way. This is a look at a sample of one of their bills. Now, if you're on IID's budget billing plan, keep a close eye on the running total. You're going to find that up here. In this case, it's actually a credit right now. Of course, right here is the actual amount that they're billing people. So they're running a credit right now, but if that number starts growing up there, a big bill at the end of your billing cycle, the reconciliation, as he said, could be on the way.